Hi everyone. I hope you're doing well. I know that we're towards the end of the semester, and I know that you have a lot of questions about grades. So I put together this PowerPoint presentation that goes over some questions you may have and my responses to those for our class. So you may be wondering when our final grades due. So senior grades are going to be due Friday, June 5th, and the 20-week grades are going to be due Wednesday, June 10th. How can I bring up my grade? You should submit work for all of your assignments. I give feedback on your work and then I'll show the score for it. And then you can resubmit your work for an improved grade. Almost all the assignments are out of 4, so it follows the criteria that you see over here. 4 meaning that you have mastered it, and down to 1 meaning that you need more work in order to show me you understand the assignment. And keep in mind that there's no penalty on the score for lateness. What happens when you have missed too many assignments? So maybe that you're having a lot of trouble with catching up. Just letting you know that your academic letter grade will not change, and neither will your academic grade will improve. And if you have too many missed assignments, then that means you're going to receive an unsatisfactory on work habits and or cooperation. So how can you catch up? I would suggest for you to watch the lesson videos that are posted each week. I have on Schoology folders that are organized by week, and then you get to watch any of the videos in that order, and then you see the assignments there. If you still have questions about those, then you message me on Schoology, or you stop by the Zoom meetings that's scheduled according to our school-wide schedule. Just note that teachers can only hold Zoom meetings with at least 2 or more students. So if you are stopping by and there's only 1 student waiting, I cannot hold that Zoom meeting, and that's when you would have to message me. And it's totally fine for you to message me for any questions on the assignments. But you can also just make sure you bring in another friend, and then we can that can possibly have a Zoom meeting there, and then I can help you with that. And just remember, there's no penalty on score for lateness, so just try the work and then you submit the assignment. How can you change your work habits and cooperation grade? So from the progress report, you've received either an E, S, or a U. Earning an E or excellent means that you have submitted assignments within the reasonable time frame, within the due dates that I've suggested, and that you kept in communication with me regularly. So that whether that's with messaging or that you stop by Zoom meetings and you're checking in. Earning an S means that you submitted work regularly, or that you submitted work for most of the weeks, and that you're just responding to any messages with me in order to keep updated with the work. And you would have received a U from your previous progress reports if you had completed little to no work, or that you submitted few to no assignments, or that you had not responded to any messages. So just looking at this, it is possible for you to change your mark from a U to an S if that's what you're concerned about. You just have to make sure that you're submitting your work. Is there a final? So normally we would have had a final exam for the math classes for the spring semester, but this time I'm going to give a final project for all of my classes. The final project is still going to assess all the topics from this semester, from the beginning to what we have been learning in online learning. I'm going to give more details on this final project after Memorial Day weekend. So that's Tuesday, May 26th. You'll get your details about that project. And then I'm giving these checkpoints so then you can make sure that you are staying on top of being able to complete the project and you get your regular feedback on it before the final project is due Thursday, June 4th. I'm putting it to June 4th because for seniors, the grades are due June 5th. And failure to submit a final project will automatically lead to a U in work habits or cooperation. And I'm sure you're asking, how can I know for sure that my final grade will be better? So just remember, your grade will not change unless you submit work. You can earn or maintain a satisfactory mark by showing that you are participating and that you're submitting your work in there. And it is not guaranteed that your grade can go up solely depending on the number of submitted assignments. So I just want you to know that you can ensure that you can get a satisfactory that you're participating. But then it's not entirely guaranteed that your grade can go up just because of submitting assignments. You have to make sure to keep in communication with me. So if you are in danger of not meeting proficiency and that you may be signed up for summer school because of earning a D, please keep in communication with me so that we can make sure that you can see some improvement in your grade. And how about your other classes? You may have questions about those. So I did my best to communicate what exactly this new grading policy means for this class, just with going over the Q&A over here. But you should communicate with your teacher if you have specific details for grades on their assignments. Most likely, what I've gone over is pretty much aligned to what your teacher will say as well, but of course there's still some specific assignments that you might need to keep updated with. Okay, so I'm really hoping that helped, and I want you to know that you can always message me. I'm here to support you, and also your teacher's here to support you as well.